If you're trying to get 100,000 in business funding for 2024, then you want to watch this video all the way to the end. Mr. Ivy League Wealth, the owner and founder of Ivy League Wealth, the credit repair company. We help entrepreneurs just like you build brands, build businesses, and build credit and leverage other people's money to build wealth. In this video, I'm going to break down the exact steps that you need to take as an entrepreneur to ensure that you can get access to $100,000 or more in business funding in 2024.
You guys have goals to get funding to pretty much leverage it to build your businesses. Now, to get that, we have to invest money into things like shipping materials, fabrics, prints, photographers, brick and mortar buildings. All these things have to get funded. So a lot of times, us as brand entrepreneurs, we don't know exactly where they'll get the bread from. So we use our earned income to pay for these materials. Am I right or am I wrong? How many of y'all using your earned income right now to pay for your material?
Right now, I'm one of them.
Me
Yeah.
too. Me too. That's what we want to kind of prevent. That's what we want to get away from. I learned the hard way. So you guys are going through the process already. Trust me, I've already been there. So these are the strategies that I use to get out of my situation and how I help my clients to do the same thing pretty much. We're gonna get right into it. So the requirements, right? If you guys pay attention to Alex Hormozy, he tell you all front, he didn't really have no cash at all, but he did have 100,000 on the credit card. He took that $100,000 and then invested into his marketing and to build what he has today. I've been studying this dude for a little while now, so that's one of the biggest jams that I took. And I think I gravitated towards it because it's the same way that I was able to build my business, you feel me, within about 8 to maybe 14 months. Excuse me. And that's starting from zero. I'm talking about 500 credit score.
Yo, what's the deal, y'all? So we've been getting a whole bunch of questions about how we got so many cars so quick to put on the Turo platform. Everything starts with credit. Credit has to be on point before we make any moves. Like we're only where we're at today because we took the time to get our credit right first. We dedicated that time to not do nothing, to take those L's and just to sit back and just build our credit report, hit all the data points that we know we need to hit. So yeah, the foundation of everything that we do now started with our credit report. Let's get back into it, right?
Requirements, right? So 680 credit score on all three credit bureaus. It's not just one. I mean, all three of them. 0 derogatories, 0 late payments, 4 less inquiries, no bankruptcies, 10 or more positive accounts, and 4+ years of credit history. Credit utilization, if it's between 0 and 9%, that's perfect. If it's at 10 to 29 or 30%, that's going to be borderline. So you never want to go over 30%. Well, you can spend over 30%, but we'll break that down later too. Then we got the payment history. Payment history needs to be 100%. This is the only way that you can pretty much get funded. Now, I say that, I mean, I've had clients with, 740 credit scores get denied because they had one late payment. And they've got 27 years of great credit history, never missed a payment before. And they never had a collection, student loans, none of that shit. And they still got denied for having one late payment back in 2020. And this happened this year. So 0 derogatories, which is, collections and everything like that. Aging credit. So this matters because, as you see, at the minimum, it's going to be 2 years, all right? The lenders are going to judge you off your banking history, and they want to see that you've been in business 2 years more. Reason being is because 80% of our businesses fail within the first 2 years. So once you start passing that 2-year mark, that's when you start looking a little bit better to the banks. You feel me? I mean, that's personal credit and business credit. You see what I'm saying? Personal credit, the best number to rock with is going to be 4 years or more. You feel me? The older the credit, the better. You feel me? If you don't have any kind of derogatories, you're in perfect position. You feel me? Total number of accounts. So let's say this for instance, right? Say you're 18 again, and you got your first credit card yesterday. Now that credit card is the only thing you have reporting to your credit profile. Now your credit or your credit score is pretty much like a seesaw. You're gonna have positives, you're gonna have negatives. You see what I'm saying? So as that positive hit your credit score, it's gonna boost your credit from 0 all the way to 700 because you have that one thing reporting to your credit profile. Say that that's all you got. You're 18 years old, no history and no age of credit. You go to the lenders and you're trying to get a loan, they're going to tell you, no, you've been denied because you have insufficient credit history, because you're too young, you haven't shown any responsibility, you're just like a teenager behind the steering wheel. You feel me? So they will not give you funding because you haven't shown enough experience. You see what I'm saying? It's just like a job application. You know what I mean? Pretty much like our reference. You see what I'm saying? So if you have one account, yeah, you're gonna have a great credit score, but you're still gonna get denied because your credit score is not strong enough. It's a weak report. So the key number to the total number of accounts is going to be 10. You want 10 or more positive accounts sitting on your credit profile. Now, let's say that you don't have the perfect credit profile. It's cool because you need to go through a process called credit repair and get that stuff removed off your credit profile.
Hey, look, guys, real quick, I'm Mr. Ivy League Wealth. I just want to let you guys know if you need credit repair, we've helped hundreds of clients go from 500s to high 700s and get approved for funding to run their business. So if you're an entrepreneur or if you're thinking about entrepreneurship or if you just have bad credit, you want to improve it, make sure you guys click the link in my description down there, schedule a call, email me, or just sign up on the website. Let's go ahead and get you started, get your credit in position for the win. Let's go.
The more negatives you got coming off your credit score, the more weight positive accounts are going away on the scale. That's going to boost your credit score up. Okay. So everything is going to play a part sooner or later. Now, the reason I'm talking to you about the credit profile, because you need to know these things before you go out and apply for any kind of credit. There's a lot of people just listen to the internet gurus and saying, oh, all you need is an LLC and an EIN. You can go get 50,000 from the bank tomorrow. And that shit is a bunch of bullshit. I've funded hundreds of people. You feel me? Like, if you want to call every dollar we've gotten funded, I'm over 3 million in funded for my clients. If it was that easy, everybody we fucking know that's on the ground would already be millionaires by now. Because all they gotta do is start a new LLC every goddamn day and go get 50,000 in funded. This is the secrets that you guys are missing. This is the sauce that's gonna help you get that 50,000 in funded for real. You feel me? It's possible. We got clients that got 450,000 on one credit card. That took years of building. That took years of credit history and credit age to even get to that point. You feel me? And strategies on how you using this credit. But we'll get to everything. Y'all got any questions so far if I go to the next screen?
Yeah, I got a question.
What's up?
When you had said credit card utilization has to be 30%, and that's on every individual card or
Every
total
individual card, brother. Every individual card.
Okay.
Yep. That's one of the main things that they look at. So Credit Karma gonna show you the average. But when you go to the lenders and the underwriters, they want to see every individual card below 30%. They can see that on your credit profile. So if they see that you got a problem paying back at them Home Depot or, somebody, Amex or something, they're gonna think twice about it. You know what I mean? We don't want that. We don't want you thinking about nothing. I want you to even soft pull my shit and give me 50,000 off of soft pull and give me an option that's acceptable.
And what if they send you like through mail, like American Express, like apply for your business, no, it's not for you. Don't do it.
So don't do it. So what that is, that's coming from a site. It's what we call secondary bureaus. So in the credit repair process, right? Our first step is to opt out all the secondary reporting. These are second party credit bureaus that report different information upon the original creditor or you per se. You see what I'm saying? So say for example, Nexus, they report bankruptcies, evictions, things like that. You feel me? I think either SageStream or ARS is the one that does all the pre-approvals. They gather some bullshit information from a bunch of different websites and they want to send it to you, but they don't have any kind of information on it. So they're really getting paid for even having you click that little website. And that's all they have to do is get you to click that little link. But when you go down and get approved or go through the application process, they'll deny you because these data points that I just broke down to you guys aren't correct. Because you never even apply for them. So how do they know how much you're approved for? Even if it came from Amex, you might have an Amex card. You feel me? You always want to look at your data points first, and then you make a conscious decision from there, and then you apply from the website and never like no link and like that.
And then the 10 positive accounts, they have to be open because I feel like sometimes I have loans and then like once I finish paying the loans, that account goes away.
No,
but would that still be considered a positive account even though like I finished paying the loan?
No, so if the loan is closed out, it's gonna sit on your credit profile. It still counts because it closed in good standing, so you don't want to touch it. And it's already adding to your credit history. And the lenders love to see that you pay things off. You know what I'm saying? Say, for example, a lot of us, we pay off our car notes, right? First thing we notice is that credit score is going to tank a little bit. But give it like another month or two, it's gonna even back out. But now you might have a lower credit score because you just closed out some history in your credit age, but your credit profile is stronger now because you paid off $20,000 auto loan. So now when you go back for funding, that 20,000 could potentially be 45,000 in one play.
Gotcha, appreciate it.
Absolutely. Anybody else?
Yeah, I got a question. You said that it takes years to build up a certain type of credit history, but would trade lines be able to help with that?
So yeah, trade lines would definitely help you with the age, and in some cases it'll help you with the credit utilization. But yeah, you can definitely add a trade line. So my problem is with trade lines are great but only add them if you in a great position to use the trade line. Because a lot of people that selling trade lines, they put in like short time frames for you to be on their profile, especially if you're buying from a third party. So if you got anything derogatory holding your credit down, get rid of that shit first and then get the trade line. So that way you take full advantage of the credit increase and you take full advantage of the benefits that you're going to get from the approvals that you receive from having the trade line and a great credit profile. And you at least can take advantage of the full time frame that you have versus having
Okay.
get a new trade line on the dirty credit profile, and then you go through the credit repair process if you needed it, and your credit repair not done yet, and then the trade line goes away. Now you just wasted hundred some dollars for no reason.
Yeah, I understand that. I'm actually in the process because I've started working with a credit repair company in September. Because to be honest, I was irresponsible with my credit up to this point. Like over the past maybe 2 years, I've been just focused on rebuilding at first I was trying to do it myself, but it's a lot more time consuming when you're trying to do many other things. So I just decided, like I said, in September, to outsource it to the actual company that does it and to do it while I'm more focusing on other things.
No, you definitely made the right choice on that one, bro. So I would, if they offer you a trade line, like I say, I wouldn't take it just yet. I would just wait. And the credit repair process, it can be a lengthy process. Like,
Yeah, they let me know up front. They was like they said maybe 9 months to like 13 or 14 months before you start seeing a complete upgrade in my credit score. Because like I said, I had about 11 negative derogatory accounts that I had to get taken care of. And like I said, I was trying to do it myself, but it was becoming time consuming. So I just decided to let someone else take care of it so that I can just focus on, continuing to maintain my credit.
absolutely. Yeah, you're already on the right track, fam. And that's exactly what this is showing you right here. So in reality, so just say for example, like your credit score itself really ain't shit. Your credit score is nothing but a report card from this information right here that's on your credit profile. Now this is a screenshot from Credit Karma. This is the only reason why I would ever go to Credit Karma is to see this information right here. This is going to tell me the payment history. If it's 97%, there's a late payment somewhere. You feel me? The credit card uses, that's perfect. Derogatories, if you have anything on your credit profile that's holding you back, it's going to let us know. 28 total accounts. Now, that's not telling us that it's closed. Now, you have to view details, but it'll let you know which one is closed and which ones are open. I say if they're closed accounts and great standing when they close, like no late payments, none of that stuff, then our goal is to keep them on there. Now, if they're closed and they're sitting there with late payments attached to them, then no, they need to be removed. Because we can see it, the lenders can see it, the lenders can see it, you're gonna be out of there. And then the credit age is 4 years, which is perfect. Like that's right at the threshold pretty much for lending. And then 3 or less inquiries, which is also damn near right at the threshold. The key number for that one is nothing above 4 inquiries on each credit bureau. So that's really the formula to getting approved for anything that you're trying to get approved for. If you ever try to get approved, as long as your credit profile looks like this, you're going to get approved. You see what I'm saying? I'm talking about, and the better you use that the credit that you do get approved for, the more money you're going to get at the end to keep investing and keep growing your business. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, it's cool. Even if you started out with 30,000, that's money that you can use to invest into your business to make 60,000 by leveraging other people's money.
All right, guys. So that's the end of part one, right? So the part one, we pretty much covered what it takes personal credit wise for you to get approved for this $100,000 in business funding for 2024. Now we understand that the minimum requirement is going to be a 680 credit score, 0 derogatories, no late payments, no bankruptcies, 4 or less inquiries. Utilization for your credit cards need to be below 30%. It's best to keep them below 10% for you to get really maximize it. But 30% is the threshold. Send more positive accounts reporting to your credit profile, as well as plus 4 more years in history and credit. So if you have these things sitting on your credit profile, then you're in a great position for you to get funded. This means you can go to Apple Credit Union and get $50,000. You can go to Chase and get $50,000. You can go to Truist and get $50,000 in credit. Pretty much invest into your business to run your business without having touching the money that you earned in your pocket. So this is just part one. Part two, we're going to get more into the business side of it to see what the business requirements is for you to rack up the bag as well. And then we're going to talk about how to bring the two together and pretty much really run the bag up 100,000, 200,000 in funding for your business. So again, I'm Mr. Ivy Lee Wealth. If you guys found some value from this video, make sure you guys like, follow, subscribe, hit the bell notification, follow me on Instagram. Check your credit score down below. That's just a $1 trial for you to pull your full credit report, so you can see what you're looking like. If you would like a free analysis, send me an email. The email's in the description. As well, if you do need credit repair, make sure you guys hit me up. I put the landing page link in the description as well. And you guys can also email me and set up a consultation so we can get to work. I got you. So look, make sure y'all tune in for next time.